edition of the Lee Pfund Classic and our second semifinal game to determine who will take on Dubuque tomorrow in the championship match. Wheaton Thunder, Rockford Regents here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. And before we meet the teams, we'll send it down to the floor for the national anthem and the reading of the starting lines by none other than Tim Martin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wheaton College basketball. Tonight we have your Wheaton College Thunder going up against the Rockford University Regents. And now would everyone please rise for the playing of the national anthem by the Wheaton College Pep Band. And now the starting lineups. First for the visitors from Rockford, at one guard, a 6'3" senior out of Beloit. That's number 0, Jaden Bell. At forward, we have a 6'5" senior out of DeSoto, Texas, number 2, Micah Swanson. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore out of Janesville, Wisconsin. That's number 15, Trey Miller. At forward, a 6'3" senior out of Aurora, number 30, Donovan Grunlow. And at guard, a 5'11" sophomore out of Gainesville, that's 55, Seth Childers. Rockford is coached by Jeremy Regal, who's assisted by Dylan Bacalar and Dalen Franklin. And now, Wheaton College fans, on your feet, the starting lineup for your Wheaton College Thunder. At guard, a 6'2" junior out of Fort Mill, South Carolina, number 3, Kyle Nebbs. At guard, a 6'3" freshman out of Westerville, Ohio, number 12, Devin Martin. At guard, a 6'2" senior out of Pacific Palisades, that's number 15, Nathan Clark. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore out of Northfield, number 20, Soren Richardson. And at center for the Thunder, a 6'4" senior out of Austin, number 35, Stephen Schultz. Wheaton College is coached by Mike Schauer, who's assisted by JP, John Banner, and Timothy Watts.
And alongside Daniel Garza, I'm Aiden Kong. Daniel, what are you looking forward to in tonight's match?
Aiden, I'm super excited for this game today, opening up the Lee Pfund Classic. Big thing for Wheaton here is to guard number 2. Rockford's going to look to dump it into him a lot today. Defend the post on number 2 and then close out to the perimeter really well. Rockford shoots around 33 from the three-point line. It's a dangerous number. If they get hot, they can get going. But if they defend the three-point line well, I like the Thunder's chances here today.
Referring to the senior at DeSoto, Texas, Micah Swanson of Rockford, and let's roll from King Arena. Wheaton coming off a win against Concordia, Wisconsin, 78-71 last time on Tuesday night. The point to note, Stephen Schultz making the start. Here's Nathan Clark dicing inside, but it got blocked. Rebound gathered in by Swanson.
Good drive right there by Clark, not able to finish, but I like that aggression early.
Rockford, meanwhile, hasn't played a regular season game since November 8th when they took on Martin Lutheran. They played 2 exhibition games, St. Edwards and Houston Christian down in Texas. Back outside here is Jaden Bell against Soren Richardson. Nearly lost the handles. Childers now guarded tightly. Bell wide open for 3. And a nice save there by Soren Richardson. Here's Kyle Neves for 3. That one off the mark. Childers with the board. Wheaton coming into this game 2-2. Rockford again 1-0. Those 2 exhibition games do not count. That one goes off the hands of Swanson. That's a turnover.
Yeah, like you said, Aiden, Rockford coming off those 2 exhibition games. Now, although technically they played 3 games, Wheaton has only seen them play 1. So they are still learning this team out a little bit, but I like the scout that JP gave and Coach Schauer, the game plan he has. I think they have a well sought out plan today to beat this team.
Here's Soren Richardson firing the 3, clangs out. Rebound gathered in by Childers. And Daniel, what is the advantage of playing an exhibition game?
The advantage of playing an exhibition game, especially when you play teams like Houston Christian and St. Edwards, both D2 and a D1 team, you play up, you get used to each other, you find another style of play, and then there's kind of the hidden talent kind of thing, you know? No one really knows, no one can really see those games, so you kind of come into this game a little hidden.
Here's Soren Richardson upstairs, too strong though.
Thunder able to get into the paint early, haven't been able to finish.
Inside it is Swanson. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Rockford.
Good hustle right there by Kyle Neves coming over to help Steve Schultz. You see right here on the replay, Steve Schultz takes the high side on Swanson, allowing Kyle Neves to come down and help him out. Pokes it out, but not able to get possession of it. As
we said before, Stephen Schultz making his first start since starting against Calvin on December 9th of 2023.
Schultz has been so good for the Thunder this year with the minutes he's had coming off the bench. Definitely earned himself a start here today.
Started in 6 games last year. Talking to Coach Schauer on Wednesday, he talked about we want the best starting 5 lineup. And it looks like that's going to be some sort of foul against Rockford.
I think it's going to be a 5-second call here on the baseline. Great defense by the Thunder. One principle Coach Schauer teaches is the floor is inverted when you're on the baseline. So great way to stay with your man and not get caught up in the play.
Soren Richardson picked up by Micah Swanson. Again, Nathan Clark making his second start of the season. Outside, Kyle Neves for 3. Boom goes the dynamite.
Great kick out from Soren Richardson right there. Lost it a little bit on the cut. Saw the defense collapse. Found his teammate in the corner for the 3. Love this start by the Thunder.
Of course, Soren Richardson has gotten most of the attention, and rightfully so, but Kyle Neves still a monster threat from the perimeter.
Yeah, you do not want that guy to get hot.
And it's Micah Swanson with a soft roll. Bangs it home for Rockford's first field goal. Here's Clark from the top of the key. Ball is loose. Still loose. Clark still able to pick it up, though. And it looks like that's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, Rockford likes to play this aggressive defense. Hop the passing lanes. Poke it out when you're dribbling. If the Thunder are able to control their offside cuts, they're gonna find cuts wide open on the opposite side of the floor.
Rather, Wheaton retains possession. Correction for that. That was last touched by a Rockford player. Inside, they try to go to Noah Hedrick. Hedrick, who is big against Concordia, Wisconsin, comes up short there. Rebound gathered by Bell. And taking the 3-pointers, Trey Miller can't connect though. Childers with a nice offensive rebound, keeps the possession alive. Here's now Bell inside, rolls in and out.
Good help side defense by Hedricks right there.
And Devin Martin was not expecting the pass. It went off his back though. Thunder able to save it.
I think they drew it up that way.
Neves outside. It's Christian Veers who just checked into the ball game. Freshman out of LaGrange, Kentucky. 9 on the shot clock, under 60 minutes left to go now. Martin spinning, Martin inside, short.
Yeah, try to take advantage of the small defender to get downhill. Good defense right there by Childers.
Only field goal for Rockford came when Micah Swanson hit a mid-range J. That ball, no good. I'm surprised that was not a kick ball violation. Rockford still has possession. Outside, Jaden Bell, wide open for 3. 6, the triple.
Yeah, able to capitalize on the turnover right there. Thunders are able to minimize their turnovers here today. They have a great chance to win it.
Rockford forced 16 turnovers in their win against Martin Lutheran. Here's Richardson picked up by Swanson. Inside, Soren Richardson banks it home.
That's what we were talking about right there, Aiden. Rockford plays so aggressive in the ball lane, in the lanes that they're able to cut back door on them. Richardson able to find it right there.
An early timeout taken by Rockford. Of course, Soren Richardson has been the star of the show, so to speak. 26.5 points per game, already 7th in Division III, and he's only a sophomore. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. We expected this out of Soren Richardson. As I was on the team last year, Coach Schauer told us this kid is going to be special, and it took all of one practice for us to realize this kid is going to be special. This is nothing new if you follow Soren Richardson. He plays this way. He loves to have the ball in his hand, and he loves to go at other teams.
Of course, a lot of credit has to be given to Kyle Neves because of the amount of scoring gravity that he attracts. You can argue that because of Neves' threat, Soren Richardson would not be as productive.
Yeah, but when you think about it, Neves doesn't even need to really dribble. He just finds his spot. Soren Richardson knows he's going to be able to find his teammates. And guys like Kyle Neves get to be rewarded off of that.
For Soren Richardson, first game of this season, 37 points against Benedictine. We keep talking about it most points since Nami Adome scored 41 here in the Lee Pfund Classic against Wisconsin Eau Claire. Had 29 points against Concordia, Wisconsin, as a couple of players falling to the floor, including Kyan Vanderwood. Looks like a foul against Rockford.
Yeah, you see right here on the replay, I think they just got caught up in feet. Yeah, just tripped on the opponent's screen. Refs isn't going to see that, so he's just going to give it a foul.
The foul against Kyan Vanderwood. Here comes Trey Miller up the glass. It looks like another foul against Wheaton.
Right here, Kyan was just going to be caught in the thick of it. Puts his hand up. Runs into the body. Ref is going to give that to the offensive player every time.
It will send the sophomore at Janesville, Wisconsin, Trey Miller, to the free throw line. Last year, only played in 8 games, averaged 2 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. But broke out 19 points for him against Martin Lutheran. Of course, having to replace the production of Kevin Deemer, who graduated, 5th-year senior, averaged 18 points. Shot 57% on true shooting. Second free throw comes up short. And looks like some sort of foul going against Cooper Jackson.
Yeah, you see right here on the replay, just over the back, a little push in the back, a little bit too much to the ref's liking.
Almost dribbled it off his foot. Now 8 on the shot clock for Veers. Picked up by Devon Organ. Veers nestles it home. No.
Almost got that one to fall.
Right now, both teams have only made 2 field goals. Inside pass. And it's going to be Cooper Jackson able to score.
Yeah, Jackson able to get position on Neves right there for an easy lob and layup.
Also had 19 points against Martin Lutheran. Shot 73% on true shooting in that game. Soren Richardson trying to slice down the baseline. Now here's Devin Martin inside. Martin right hand comes up short.
Thunder are getting in the lane.
That was a nice steal by Veers, and it's Martin on the finish.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Veers right there. Pick off that pass for an easy layup to his teammate.
Of course, Rockford, they did have 15 turnovers in their last regular season game. Nice backdoor cut inside to Oregon. Outside, Matthew Elliott will try from beyond the arc. That one hits the back iron, and a foul against Rockford.
Yeah, good box out right there by Kyle Neves. You see right here on the replay, although he's guarding a bigger player, puts his body into him, box him out, and it's easy over the back call right there.
Foul will go against, once again, Cooper Jackson, as Ty Ferguson will check into the ball game. Didn't play against Concordia, Wisconsin. And Coach Schauer is still trying to figure out his starting combination, changing it, I believe, the 4th consecutive time. Soren Richardson will pull up from 3. That one rings in and out. Moody Lacey just checked into the ball game. Work it inside again. It is Swanson. Swanson against Kyle. Misses. Another offensive rebound, another opportunity for Rockford. Once again inside. Swanson. Unlucky roll and a foul.
I believe they're going to call that on Ty Ferguson. See right here on the replay. Swanson goes up. Might have been a little late right there. Says that his left hand hit him.
So they will send the senior Micah Swanson to the free throw line. Of course, a first-team All-NAC 2 seasons ago. In that season, averaged 14 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist. Shot 60% on true shooting. Last year, though, only averaged 10, 6, and 2. Shot 53% on true shooting, but had 30 blocks. Last year, 5th in the NAC. Stephen Schultz able to come up with a defensive rebound. The 3rd consecutive time Wheaton's going up against a NAC opponent. Here is Stephen Schultz back outside. And here comes a 3 by Veer. Sinks the triple.
Good driving kick right there by Schultz.
Of course, Christian Veer is primarily known for his defense. Inside backdoor cut. That was a tough shot, and it misses.
Neves has been all over the paint right now. I love what I'm seeing out of him defensively.
Neves down the corner. He'll take another 3 ball. Comes up short.
Oh, he wanted that one bad.
Of course, Kyle Neves, 9 points against Wisconsin Lutheran, then 9 points against Concordia, Wisconsin. Once again, inside for Swanson, comes up short.
Yeah, not able to finish through the contact right there. Let's see if the Thunder can take advantage of the 5-on-4.
Fears again. No. Wheaton right now shooting 4 of 14 from the field. Rockford at 3 of 12. Outside, here is Malik Marshall trying. Fears able to get in the defensive board. We got a timeout taken by Coach Schauer. And Daniel, of course, this is the Lee Pfund Classic. What are some memories that you have from playing in this tournament?
And this tournament means a lot to Wheaton basketball. When you think about the legendary coach, Lee Pfund, the most winningest coach in basketball and baseball here at Wheaton. That name runs deep here on this ground in King Arena. Coach Schauer always let you know how much this tournament means to him and to the college. So there's passion behind it. There's a lot of love. There's want. So you can see here in the boys today, they're fired up to be here today. They're getting shots up early. Although they're not falling, they want to win this game because they know these games matter.
Of course, for Wheaton, they have not won the last 2 tournaments. The Lee Pfund Classic. Piedmont won last year, and then it was John Carroll. But before that, Wheaton won 6 consecutive times in the Lee Pfund Classic. Hoping to change things around this year. Again, the winner will take on Dubuque tomorrow. The loser of this match will take on Olivet, 5 p.m. in the consolation game. By the way, the guy who won the MVP last year, the Ryan Jolly of Piedmont, he's at Winthrop. So making the Division III to Division I jump. Kyle Neves able to save that. Going on the backcourt. Ferguson picked up by Oregon. 5 on the shot clock. Nebbs now back outside Veers, dices down the baseline. Veers has to put up the shot.
Watch for this set right here. Possibly ball ending up in Swanson's hand in the post.
Jaden Bell picked up by Kyle Nebbs. 9 on the shot clock now for Oregon. Inside it is Elliott. Elliott will just pull up. Elliott can't get it to finish.
Good defense by the Thunder right there. Rockford tried to find a play for Swanson in the post, but great defense by Steven Schultz.
At the DHO, now Veers. Again, 10 to shoot. Clark will take the 3, and that one misses.
Just a bit off, but I like that shot right there by Clark.
Of course, Nathan Clark started in his last game against Concordia, Wisconsin. Ball, let's see where they want to rule it. I'll stay with Rockford.
Yeah, Rockford loses it right here, but last touch by Steven Schultz. Steven Schultz tried to put his hand up like, oh, I didn't touch it, but most definitely did. Season play right there by 35.
It should be Seth Childers to trigger it. 9:50 now left to go here in this first half. 10-8 in favor of Wheaton. Second semifinal game in the Lee Pfund Classic. Childers against Soren Richardson. Seth Childers looking at back outside. Nudie Lacey going to put up the 3. Hits the rim, trying to fight for the rebound. Childers, no. And still on the ground, and somehow it was Nudie Lacey who came up with it. Cooper Jackson, and he's fouled.
Unfortunate turn of events for the Thunder right there. Almost forced a shot clock violation, not able to come up with the ball. Rockford gets it back. Great pump fake right there by Cooper. Sends himself to the line.
Freshman at Westfield, Indiana. Again, we said he had 19 points against Martin Lutheran. Again, a very talented freshman coming off the bench. They now complete the 3-point play as Soren Richardson bags the board.
See the Thunder to get into their offense right here, look for cuts.
Here is Noah Hedrick, and he is going to be fouled on that play by Jackson.
Great play call right there by Coach Schauer, just letting him know. Noah Hedrick just overwhelmed this guy. Use your body, use your experience, get yourself to the rim. Now he has a chance for 2 points right here.
It seems like in these last couple of games, Noah Hedrick has really emerged as a scorer for Wheaton.
Yeah, he's able to find himself blowing by defenders. With his height and his explosiveness, he usually has bigger defenders on him that are a little bit slower laterally, which allows him to attack downhill. See Swanson checking in right here. I'm excited for this matchup between these two guys. Very similar play styles.
Of course, that is something that Coach Schauer talked about in our Wednesday meeting, the size of Noah Hedrick as he misses the second free throw. But the offensive weapon that he is, at 15 points against Concordia, Wisconsin, led the way with 6 boards as well. Inside Swanson, able to grease the cylinder.
Swanson able to overpower Nebbs right there for an easy finish.
And it looks like we might have a foul against Wheaton, Soren Richardson, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're going to say he was moving screen right here. Try to go with the handoff. Just bumped his defenders. A lot of times when you turn your body like that to give it off to defenders, refs will think you're sticking your butt out to kind of make a little bit of contact, so just to bump him a little bit. Refs have been starting to call that here in the past 2 years. Good call by the ref.
Only the second turnover for Wheaton so far. Rockford with 3 turnovers themselves. It's Deshaun Jackson against Veers, 10 against 10. Childers using the screen. Childers inside. Seth Childers finishes at the rack.
Good take right there by Childers.
Richardson, one more pass. It is Devin Martin. Right now, Rockford is on a 6-0 run in the last 4 minutes and 30 seconds before that shot there by Noah Hedrick.
Good finish by Hedricks right there. Able to take the contact.
Hedrick's second leading scorer on the team, averaging 11.5 points per game, shooting 73% true shooting. That three was way off though for Deshaun Jackson. Ensuing possession, Christian Veers thought about the three. Now goes back outside, Soren Richardson left on an island. Cannot connect though.
Oh, you want to see that one fall with Soren Richardson out there wide open.
Of course, Soren Richardson only with 2 points, still early though. 7:22 left to go.
Still very early.
And that pass taken away by Nathan Clark. He is a thief inside. Clark, he is fouled hard.
You see right here on the play. Good hustle to get back by Davon Oregon. Tries to go for the block, just a little bit too much contact.
Of course, we had that game. Nathan Clark, 3 steals against Wisconsin and Lutheran. He seems to have a knack on the defensive end.
Yeah, Nathan Clark, one of those seasoned players, has been in the program for 4 years now, has definitely developed his defensive ability here for the Thunder. Definitely be able to capitalize here in these last 2 games.
9 points against Wisconsin Lutheran, 7 points against Concordia Wisconsin. Also had 2 steals in that game. So in the span of 2 games, 5 steals, leading the team. Second free throw is no good. Swing that pass cross court to Childers. He's guarded by Veers. Inside, Swanson, back out, tips it to Jaden Bell for 3, and he buries the three-pointer.
Good 3 right there by Bell. Even late in the shot clock, stayed cool under pressure, trusted their offense, able to hit a 3.
Veers thought about the 3. Steven Schultz left wide open in the corner. Cannot connect, but Clark able to get in the board. Once again, it is Schultz inside. It got blocked, though, by Deshaun Jackson. Here comes Rockford. Once again, a 3 by Jackson. 6, another triple. It is right now a 12-2 run for Rockford in the last 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Here comes Clark. Muscles home and bangs it in.
Yeah, although right-handed, Clark loves to get to his left hand downhill. Great attack right there by number 15.
Leading scorer for Rockford, Jaden Bell, who has 6 points, knocked down 2 3-pointers. Here is Bell working in the post, cannot connect. Martin, that was just taken away though by Bell.
Good poke by Bell right there.
And I believe they're going to issue a foul against Nathan Clark there.
Yeah, Clark tried to poke it out right there. Tries to poke it out, goes in with both hands. Refs are going to call that every single time.
That's now team foul number 6 issued against Wheaton. Rockford with team 14 fouls. And that will send Seth Childers to the free throw line, sophomore out of Gainesville, Florida.
I think the refs are discussing whether they're going to move it to on the floor here. Yeah, I think that's the right call. I don't think he was in the motions of going up for a layup just quite yet.
So it'll be instead Devon Oregon to trigger it. There's Micah Swanson back outside to Nudie Lacey. Another 3 on the way. That one won't fall. Swanson with the offensive rebound. Once again, Swanson inside. Nestles it home.
Rockford's been able to get some second chances here early, has allowed them to go out to this lead. Love to see the Thunder get some more defensive rebounds.
Of course, Rockford, they love to score inside the paint as well. Last year, 38.3 points in the paint per game, putting themselves in the 90th percentile. Inside, 45 cut, Noah Hedrick. Hard shot, and he's fouled.
Yeah, see right here on this replay, Noah Hedrick. Great cut by him. Settles into the post. Draws in the contact, goes up. Although there wasn't a lot of body hands came down a little bit. As soon as you see those two hands come down, the ref are going to call that every single time.
Of course, Noah Hedrick, the former Hope College attendee. Last year only averaged 4 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, but this year taking on a more prominent role. Had those 2 dunks last time against the Falcons, which really fired up the crowd. Second free throw comes up short. Devon Organ on the ground, and Rockford able to recover it. Rockford right now 9 of 24 from the field, Wheaton 6 of 22. Regents having knocked down 3 3-pointers, fading away. Nudie Lacey, how about it?
What a circus finish right there. Getting able that one to drop.
4 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists against Martin Lutheran. And 3 steals as well. 4:10 now left to go. Richardson against Swanson. Back outside Veers, 9 to shoot. Hedrick now tracks a double team back outside. Short Richardson for 3. Cannot connect.
Thunders are getting open shots, just haven't been able to get them to fall.
Wheaton's now 2 of 11 from downtown. Ball's on the ground. Wheaton has it, and they pass over to Ty Ferguson. All gas, no brakes, easy deuce.
Good defense right there from Veers. Stays coordinated, dives on it, throws it over his head to his teammate for a fast break layup. Let's see if that gets some momentum going here for Wheaton.
Swanson wants to set a screen back outside here to the 3 by Oregon. That one's well short. Hedrick slices back outside. Kyle Neves, now Veers. Hedrick again, ball taken away though. No foul. Devon Oregon ensuing possession, rejected by Christian Veers.
Great teamwork right there by Ferguson and Veers. Ferguson staying in front of the Rockford player, doesn't foul him, forces a hard layup. Veers able to come in and block that.
Of course, Coach Schauer very high on Christian Veers, called him his surprise player, and a better defender than calling you Vegas. That's a pretty interesting comp.
That's a high praise right there. If you Vegas is listening in right now, I haven't gotten that praise out of him yet, Vegas, but the kid is special. I will say that, Aiden.
Matthew Elliott buries the 3 ball.
A little bit of confusion right there from the Thunder.
First field goal for Elliott. Didn't have a point against Martin Lutheran, so technically his first points of the season. Neves a corner 3. That one rings in and out. Wheaton, by the way, 1 out of their last 8 in 3-pointers. And inside, Grigsby comes up short.
See if we can get a bucket here in transition.
Back outside, Kyle thought about the 3. 2:05 now left to go. Once again, the ball is poked away, and yet another turnover. Both teams with 5 turnovers, and there goes Elliott right down to the cup. Double-digit lead for the Regents, 29-17. Richardson working in the low post. Richardson against Lacey. Richardson double team. No.
Thunder haven't been able to find much on the offensive end.
Rockford right now 5-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Wheaton scoreless in nearly 2 minutes. Elliott, ball out of bounds, and it'll be Wheaton ball. Jack Spears checking out of the ball game for Wheaton. Back outside, Soren Richardson for three. Cans the triple.
Love to see that one fall for Soren Richardson. Great play call right there by Devin Morin to find his teammate there in the corner.
Was a nice screen also by Christian Veers, allowing for that high percentage look. Lacey spin cycle now finds Jaden Bell. That one too strong. Not sure if the fans wanted to travel or not, but regardless of foul going against Kyle Neves.
Yeah, just trips up right here. Offensive rebound. Long rebound tipped. Not a lot of possession. Don't know if that's much to warrant a foul, but still, if it's a loose ball, bodies go flying, refs are usually going to blow their whistle.
Team foul number 7 issued against the Thunder. Rockford has 5 team fouls against them. As again, Devon Organ, the junior out of Aurora, going to the free throw line. A 1-and-1. 16 games played a year ago, 4 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. A 71% free throw shooter a year ago. Second attempt from the free throw line this season. Rockford now has an 11-point lead, under 40 seconds to go here in the semifinal, the Lee Pfund Classic. Richardson being hounded by Swanson. Richardson back outside, it is Veers, he will take the three. Comes up short. Shot clock is turned off, so Rockford can hold for the last shot.
Thunder would love a stop right here to go into the half on a positive note.
Childers picked up by Ty Ferguson. Under 8 seconds to go now. Childers back outside, wide open for three is Grigsby, can't connect. As Devin Martin able to get the rebound. And so the Rockford Regents go into halftime, nursing a 31-20 lead, and will be back to start the second half after these messages and a word from the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
I would say be bold. There's a lot of people here on campus who want to enter into a relationship with you. So many programs and things to get involved with, but get involved and be bold in that. And also just be unashamed of who you are. Wheaton, there is no perfect Wheaton student. Rather, we're just a bunch of broken, sinful people who are just in pursuit of a perfect God. Orientation committee, and then also, of course, transfer orientation committee if you're a transfer. These are people who have been praying for you and are making so many invitations to enter into a relationship with you in that first month being at campus. So I would just say respond to those invitations, and that goes for OC members as well as the faculty and staff that surround them. I'd say the biggest challenge was how lonely it was. When you first step onto campus, you don't have all the friends that you're gonna have. And so it took time to just learn how to make friends again. One of the best pieces of advice I had was to introduce myself to my professors as a transfer, and I was surprised just by how many emails I had from professors just making themselves known. So this is a campus where you're so known and loved.
Welcome to the Armerding Center for Music and the Arts at Wheaton College. This beautiful new facility, located in the center of our campus, is a testament to artistic potential of every person, each one with imagination, creativity, and artistic impulse in the image of God. Home to the Wheaton College Conservatory of Music and Community School of the Arts, this space is not just a building. It's a virtual symphony of possibilities. Designed with acoustical excellence in every room, the Armerding Center is a haven for music study and performance. The Armerding Center hosts vibrant performance spaces, including the recital and concert halls, where the music comes to life again and again. These spaces host performance, worship, and study at Wheaton, in which every note, every melody resonates with a higher purpose, creating immersive experiences which transcend the sounds themselves. These venues, together with the Grand Edmund Chapel, provide opportunities to experience the sacred truths of music and the God who initiated music in the first place. Step into this thriving hub of creativity and community. Every week, the Armerding Center pulsates with energy, offering a kaleidoscope of events, faculty and student recitals, ensemble concerts, visiting artist performances, and masterclasses. But amidst the excitement, there is deep focus. Our state-of-the-art practice rooms, classrooms, and performance spaces are not just physical structures, but evidence of the college's commitment to acoustic engineering and aesthetic beauty. Over 40 practice rooms, a choral rehearsal room, and numerous classrooms underscore our dedication to the arts and the artists. Our students and faculty now revel in spaces with proper climate control, sound isolation, and ample storage. No longer scattered across 6 different buildings, the Conservatory of Music has found its unified home, a building named in honor of the esteemed Hudson T. Armerding, class of '41, former president of Wheaton College. We are delighted to share with you the Armerding Center. This space supports, encourages, and creates new pathways for artistic engagement. The building is much more than bricks and mortar. It is a symbol of the college's enduring commitment to excellence and the thriving creative community that calls it home. We are eager to share this magnificent building with you, our students, faculty, and our community for generations to come. The Armerding Center for Music and the Arts provides endless artistic possibilities for the enduring power of music to inspire, uplift, and unite us all.
the fun things about deciding where to go to college is that all of your peers are in kind of the same place. Remember, other people have done this, other people have gone before me and will come after me and are going through it with me now. It's not as isolating as it may feel. I didn't really know what I was looking for at first. It started with me just scrolling through website after website of colleges. I knew I wanted something that was medium-sized. I knew that I wanted a strong natural sciences department. I knew that I wanted to be challenged academically inside the classroom, but I also didn't want life to stop in the classroom. I'm grateful that I was able to visit as many schools as I did. A large part of my decision to attend Wheaton was influenced by my campus visit. What instantly stood out to me was that everyone on campus was smiling. I felt welcomed, I felt appreciated, seen, and wanted. And so the application process itself was really joy-filled. The decision process was quite a different story. I got the decisions and acceptances and rejections back, and rejections stung. I became very stressed. I started to question, do I want to keep going to school? Do I want to go far? Do I want to come closer to home? And that's where I really started to ask, okay, what are the options remaining before me? And Wheaton was again at the top. I started to work with Ellen, my admissions counselor. I just worked with her really closely and had several hour-long phone calls, just talking through what does a Wheaton education look like, what is the value of a Wheaton education, and got to have personal conversations and interactions. So even during a time that was really stressful, I felt valued and seen as a whole person rather than just a GPA and test scores.
What does it mean to truly be a community for Christ and his kingdom?
Human communities throughout the centuries have made agreements with one another on how they are going to live.
Faith should not be compartmentalized. It should shape and enrich every aspect of life.
People are coming here to be shaped and formed for life.
All three of these statements, the statement of faith, the community covenant, the diversity commitment, are really ways of fleshing out our nice, succinct model for Christ and his kingdom.
These commitments make Wheaton a place of depth and layers.
Faculty, staff, and students, we all try to follow Christ.
It's a place that really develops the heart, mind, body, and soul.
And it's not about rules, it's about how we show love to one another.
They're not meant to just be these words on a page that sound really good to say, but honestly, help us to try to live out those things daily. I see it as an attempt to marry what we do and that's it.
The mission of Wheaton College is to serve Jesus Christ and advance his kingdom through excellence in liberal arts education. That mission is empowered by the enduring commitments that we make and keep. Our statement of faith, that's what we believe, our commitment to biblical evangelical orthodoxy. Our community covenant, those are promises we make to one another and to God about the way we're going to live in Christian community. And also our Christ-centered diversity commitment, how we express beautiful diversity within the body of Christ, pursuing Christian unity. Those commitments make Wheaton a very special place, a place we hope that God is calling you to join.
Welcome back to the start of the second half between the Wheaton Thunder and the Rockford Regents here in the Lee Pfund Classic semifinal number 2. Daniel, what were your thoughts on the first half?
Thunder definitely had opportunities to score there in the first half, Aiden. I didn't hate what I saw there on the defensive end. I think they were guarding Rockford's half-court sets really, really well. I think they defended Swanson well. They closed out on the three-point line well. Rockford is hitting shots, but if Wheaton Thunder want to come back in this game, they just got to get their offensive end going. If they find their shots to fall here, they have a great chance to come back in this game and win it.
Of course, pointed out by our statistician Mason Escalante, Wheaton 8 of 28 from the field while shooting 1 of 6 from the charity stripe. That's not good.
Yeah, it is not good, but I don't think we're gonna see that here in the second half. You don't have a lot of halves like that at this level. Thunder, especially led by someone like Coach Tower, are gonna find a way to come back in this game. Look for Soren Richardson to get hot, and look for Kyle Nebbs to get hot from the three-point line too.
Of course, that is the beauty of basketball. You can play bad one half and play so well the second half and make a comeback. Right now, Wheaton down by 11. With Rockford last season coming off an 18-9 year, 11-7 in the NAC. They lost to Wisconsin Luther in the NAC semifinals, so this is a very solid program. Most conference wins since the 2018-2019 season with 11. Coach Regal in his 6th season with the program, 67-48. Seth Childers inside. Back out to Trey Miller, 5 on the shot clock. Miller dices down the baseline, comes up short.
Good defense right there by the Thunder. That's what you want to do first possession.
Meanwhile, Rockford 12 of 32 from the field. There's Noah Hedrick, too high though.
Yeah, a little too much on that double clutch right there. Would have loved him to see square his shoulders and just go up strong.
Then Rockford 12 of 32 from the field, 38%. Bell with 6 points, Swanson with 6 points. Here comes a 3 from the corner, able to knock it down as Donovan Grunlow burying the shot. First field goal for him, did have a steal in half number 1. Extends it now to a 14-point lead for the Regents. That one was poked away by Childers. Clark still has it. Inside, Noah Hedrick looking back out to Kyle Nebbs. They set the DHO. Richardson thought about the 3, now 5 to shoot. Here's Nathan Clark inside. Clark, and the ball taken away. And regardless, a shot clock violation, Rockford ball.
Defense right there from Rockford right here. Childers able to poke it out of Clark right before he was able to go up for a shot. Force a shot clock violation.
Of course, Rockford's 3rd best scoring defense in the NAC, giving up an average of 72 points per game. They also had the 4th best scoring offense out of the NAC at 76 points per game for them. Ball's on the ground yet again, still loose. And a dive for it, now a foul.
Good hustle right here by Kyle Nebbs. Nate Clark pokes it out. Dives on the floor. Grunlow tries to beat him to it, but just Kyle Nebbs wanted that ball a little bit more.
Of course, Kyle Nebbs made a very similar play against Concordia, Wisconsin, diving to the ball, I believe tipping it to Devin Martin, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, it was still a great play, whoever he tipped it to. Richardson finally pulls up from beyond the arc, sinks the triple.
That's what you like to see right there from Soren Richardson for his first shot of the half. Let's get that man going.
Of course, only 5 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist for Soren Richardson, a guy who's averaging 26.5 points. Here's Trey Miller upstairs. He's fouled by Noah Hedrick.
Yeah, Wheaton fans and bench did not like that call. Rockford gets downhill. Noah Hedrick goes up, tips it. I think the refs thought he had his arm in his back right there. Just a little bit too much body.
They will send Trey Miller to the free throw line. Of course, stats at the start of the season, a little bit inflated. Hard to tell whether they will hold true. Again, last season only played in 8 games, as we talked about the top of the broadcast. They also said they lost Kevin Deemer. They also lost Mateo Fernandez-Lari, who had 47 steals, 128th in all of Division III, 6th in the NAC. So, again, returning some key guys such as Jaden Bell, Micah Swanson, Trey Miller coming back getting increased volume. That one is taken away yet again. Here comes Miller on the fast break. Layup is good.
That's what Rockford likes to do, jump the passing lanes for easy steals.
Wheaton only had 5 turnovers in the first half. Inside it is Jordan Richardson. So much gravity on him, and he draws a foul.
Yeah, you see right here on the replay, Swanson, they're going to call that on him. Just puts his arm down a little bit too much. Soren Richardson rises up through that contact, tries to get it to fall, but sends himself to the line for 2.
And Daniel, what would you say is Soren Richardson's greatest attribute? Or I guess you can list a couple of attributes if you like.
One thing is he's left-handed. I mean, it's so hard to guard left-handed players because you're so used to guarding righties. You got to switch your defensive mindset up a little bit, but he likes to be physical. Although he's wiry, he likes to get himself into the body, draw the contact. He uses his body control really well.
Of course, Coach Schauer was joking last time when he talked about how him and Nami Adom were standing next to each other. Both guys wore number 20. And of course, Coach Schauer wore number 20, and Coach Schauer was joking about who would be the best number 20 at the end of it. And Schauer said, well, clearly not me. And the ball is on the ground. Still a fight for it. They do reset the shot clock, and let's see what the foul's against.
No, it's going to be a stoppage right here from the ref. It's going to be a no call, but because the shot clock reset, they're going to call it back and put 4 seconds up on the shot clock here. See if the Thunder can defend a set piece right here from Rockford. Look for this to either go inside to Swanson for a layup, or look for Childers.
Here is Swanson. And it looks like a foul before the shot.
They're going to call that on Kyle Nebbs. Put both hands on Swanson right there. That resets the shot clock to 20.
Swanson looking back outside. Trey Miller for 3. Hits the Trey bomb. Only 1 point in the first half. Meanwhile, in the ensuing possessions, Christian Beers finds an easy spot.
Good head-up play by Devin Martin right there to find his teammate open in transition.
Wheaton's largest deficit was when they trailed by 17 points. Another deep triple, this time Donovan Grunlow. A 10-3 run in favor of the Regents. Vanderwood now looking back outside. Jordan Richardson for 3. That one rings in and out.
They're getting shots, they're just not able to get them to fall. Thunder get hot. I like their chances.
There's another 3 there by Miller. That time it's well short.
Bit of a heat check right there.
Of course, Miller does have 8 points so far. Martin picked up by Childers. Inside, Jordan Richardson in the low post. Richardson muscles home, and he's going to be fouled by Trey Miller.
Yeah, like I said earlier, he loves that body contact. Trey Miller's going to have both his hand up, but you see here on the replay, they are not vertical. They're over Soren Richardson, so as Richardson rises up to go into the paint, it's going to make contact. Refs are going to call that every single time.
A lot of ways to describe Jordan Richardson. Special, a star in the making. Also considers him a closer. He was big against Concordia, Wisconsin, making all those free throws.
Yeah, this kid's got ice in his veins. And think about it, we have all this talk about him, but he's such a down-to-earth kid. He actually leads the Bible study here for the team. Much more of a program guy than many people would think. Absolutely a great person to have here on the Wheaton roster, not just for basketball, but also for the community.
Coach Schauer did describe him as a Wheaton caliber leader. Teammates looking up to him on and off the court. And he was 11 of 12 from the free throw line against Concordia, Wisconsin. Shot 55% on true shooting. That pass inside, and it's a turnover.
It's a great defensive stop by Kyle Nebbs right here. As you see, Swanson dives in. Kyle Nebbs fights for his chance to get over. forces a bad pass trying to get it to him. I love the hustle I'm seeing out of Kyle Nebbs here today.
7 turnovers now for the Regents, same as the Thunder, who also have 7. They get Soren Richardson feeding inside with the left hand. He draws yet another foul.
He's just so hard to guard. You see here on the replay, they're going to have a design play to bring him up to that free throw line. Off a screen, get that defender behind him just a little bit, gets you on the hip. And really the only way to stop that is to either foul him or be super athletic to go for the block.
And Soren Richardson averaged 12 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist last year. Shot 53% on true shooting, attempted 153 pointers, 6th in all of Division III. Of course, part of that was the way that Wheaton ran their offense last year. Daniel, want to clarify that on how we ran their offense?
We liked to get him up last year. We for sure did. And Soren Richardson, we knew the shooting ability that he had coming in, so we definitely like to find him in transition, in set pieces in the corner.
That was a great play by Soren Richardson blocking it. Rockford still has possession.
Look for Swanson to get downhill.
Swanson against Kine Vanderwood. Ball still loose. And it's going to stay with the Regents.
Good hustle by Kine Vanderwood right there. It's been an emphasis for him to get used to the CCIW physicality. I like what I saw from him right there. Taking the contact from Swanson, staying vertical right there. Forces a tough shot over his height. That's what I'd like to see out of the freshman right there.
Of course, Vanderwood 6'4", 175. Started in the first 2 games against Benedictine and Lake Forest. Supposed to come off the bench as Coach Auer is still trying to figure out his starting combination. And they're going to offensive foul.
Good defense by Soren Richardson right there. He's getting this team fired up right now. I love what I'm seeing out of 20 right there. He's taking the leadership role a little bit right now. Although a sophomore, he's being put into these positions to lead the team, and right now he is stepping up to the plate, getting this team fired up, scoring when he's got the ball in his hands. I like this run right now from Wheaton.
Cooper Jackson was trying to get inside of Richardson. Richardson now for 3. No.
A little bit of a heat check right there. Coach Schauer knows if he would have got that one to hit, would have got him going a lot.
Richardson is the leading scorer on both teams, 13 points for him. Leading scorer for Rockford would be Trey Miller, who has 8 points himself. And Rockford enjoying a 14-point lead here in the second semifinal of the Lee Pfund Classic. Winner takes on Dubuque tomorrow. Inside, no foul. And Evan Martin grabs a loose miss.
Block right there by Soren Richardson.
Martin now snakes inside, refuses to fall.
Yeah, he usually gets those to go, but didn't get the friendly roll.
And that one is poked, and that's going to be another foul against Wheaton. Let's see if they want to charge it against.
I think that's going to be on Kyle Nebbs. It is. Tries to poke it out. Makes contact with the ball before he makes contact with the Rockford player. That's going to be his 3rd.
And he will come out as Noah Hedrick takes his place. Swanson again muscles home.
He's hard to guard down there, especially when he gets to the spots he wants. Gets his left shoulder between the defender and the rim. Rises up for a low hook shot.
8 points, 4 rebounds now for Micah Swanson. Guy had 13 points against Martin Lutheran. Hedrick goes inside. It got rejected though, but a foul going against Swanson.
Yeah, good move right here from Noah Hedrick. Gets downhill right behind the back, goes up against Swanson. Too much body contact for the ref's liking. Sends Hedrick to the line for a chance for 2.
Right now Wheaton shooting 10 of 34 from the field so far. 29%. Rockford at 17 of 41. 42% for them. As Cooper Jackson is in foul trouble for the Regents. He has 4 personal fouls. Is not able to connect on the second free throw. Still a 15-point lead. Here's Matthew Elliott picked up by Richardson. Elliott with a left hand, and he's going to be fouled by Richardson.
Yeah, able to get around Richardson right there to get downhill. See right here on the play. Good pump fake, gets downhill, goes up, draws a foul against Richardson, sends himself to the line for 2 now.
Of course, an interesting story for Matthew Elliott. Originally at Joliet Junior College, then went to College of DuPage before coming here to Rockford. Last year, 27 games played, averaged 9 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. Shot 52% on true shooting. Also last year, 68% from the charity stripe. He's not the only transfer for the region. Malik Marshall transferred from Kansas Wesleyan University. Janelle Grigsby transferred in from Shawnee Community College. And Lacey came from Christian College as well, just to name a few. Hedrick against Bell. Hedrick, oh, counted in 1.
Good finish right there. See here on the replay, get Hedrick the ball, face him up, little dream shake to a hook shot, draws a foul and 1.
Foul's going to go against Malik Marshall. So once again, Hedrick had a chance at an and 1 opportunity. And knocks it down. It's now 7 points for Noah Hedrick.
Swanson out right now with foul trouble. Thunder needs to take advantage of that right here.
Grigsby is in the ball game. Inside feed to Elliott, bangs it home.
Good play call right there from Coach Regal.
Matthew Elliott now with 8 points. Inside yet again, taken away. Elliott picked up by Nathan Clark. Really a turnover there. There's now Seth Childers turning on the accelerator. Gets the friendly roll.
Rockford's able to get downhill right now for some layups.
Hedrick fires from beyond the arc. Connects.
Big 3 right there. Gets some momentum back. Good screen by Devin Martin right there. With the physical abilities that Hedrick has, and Rockford knowing he likes to get downhill, a lot of times defenders will go underneath him, but he is a shooter from out there. You can't leave him wide open because he's going to hit those.
Of course, going into this Lee Pfund Classic, I had a chance to talk to Coach Shower. He said the preparation a little bit different. He said that the top 5 to 6 guys in minutes will do little, but then everyone else, they'll practice hard, such as Jack Spears, Noah Brumfield, Will Kumjan, Matt Campione. So it's pretty interesting to see how, I mean, Daniel, when you were part of the Lee Pfund Classic, how was practice like going into the tournament for you?
Yeah, well, it kind of depended on the year. You know, my first 2 years, I didn't really play that much, let alone at all. So I was one of those guys in practice that got to go a little bit harder, get to have the coach's eye on you for a whole practice, which is a little daunting as a freshman, but those are the things that make you who you are today. You think about Nathan Clark, who's finally going to have last year and this year to finally have some minutes. It's those practices like that that get you ready for the moment today. So Coach Shower definitely has a method to his madness, and it works. It's a great method. And as being a product of one of those guys that didn't really get to play as much as first 2 to 3 years, who you are by your 4th or 5th year definitely shows.
Of course, Coach Shower entering his 16th season with the Thunder, 252 wins. It's kind of shocking because if he wins these next 2 games, he will have 400 career wins. Of course, did coach at Gordon College. That's where you're getting those totals. Wide open is Elliott from the top of the key. 6 the triple. Soren Richardson wants to pull. Richardson rings out, fight for the board. And Clark able to get a great hustle by him.
Good hustle by Clark right there.
Nebs for three, rattles it home.
Great hustle by Nathan Clark right there, getting his team a second chance, finding your key shooter in the corner. That's where he likes to shoot it. Nebs is lethal from there.
Kyle Nebs, 3 points, 5 rebounds in the first half. Shocking that he's Wheaton's leading rebounder. It's Jaden Bell smothered. Now it's Grigsby, picked up by Clark. Grigsby looking out. Childers wants to pull from beyond the arc, way off. Instead, inside to Elliott. And regardless of shot clock violation or not, it's Wheaton ball. Comes Devin Martin slicing through, leaves that well short.
It's a little bit too much from Devin Martin right there. Thought he had an opening, but good defense from Rockford right there.
Wheaton down by 14 here in the Lee Pfund Classic. Winner takes on Dubuque, loser takes on Olivet. And now finally pulling it from beyond the arc, but leaving it short though, is Jaden Bell. Clark inside, Hedrick.
Great teamwork right there from the Thunder, running their transition offense. You get guys in the corner, get a runner down the middle. Clark cuts in. Soren Richardson finds him. Defender transfers over. Find Hedrick in the dunk post spot. Draws a foul. Gets himself a chance for a three-point play.
Already 12 points for Noah Hedrick, second leading scorer behind Soren Richardson. I mean, what an emergence. We keep talking about this. 16 points against Lake Forest, 12 points against Wisconsin Lutheran. This is that one, though. It looks like we got ourselves a loose ball foul going against Hedrick, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, I don't know about that call. I think they were just both fighting for the ball right there. Coach Schauer asking if that was enough to warrant a foul. Ref thought so. Hedrick smart to just get back, take it on the chin, move on to the next play.
And now cuts it to a 12-point game. Outside, wide open for three is Bell. Buries the three ball. 9 points now for Jaden Bell. That's his third made three-pointer. Hedrick will now try. Leaves it too strong, though. And Bell grabs the board.
Also get a flare right here from Swanson.
Childers was going to go down the baseline. And that one is thrown away. Here comes Kyan Vanderwood. He's able to get it. Vanderwood, it got blocked, though, by Miller. What a hustle by Trey Miller on that play.
Good hustle by Miller right there. But good read by Vanderwood to get a steal right there. Heads up play by him. Good hustle by both.
Clark will now check out the ball game. Veers is in, by the way, Rockford with 18 fouls, so Wheaton is technically in the bonus. Just something to be keeping an eye. We talked about Cooper Jackson, the talented freshman with 4 personals. Richardson.
Good play call by Coach Schauer right there.
15 points now for Soren Richardson. Miller against Vanderwood. Trey Miller high off the glass, greases the cylinder.
See Wheaton get an off-ball screen to Richardson right here.
8 points for Trey Miller in this ball game. Richardson, step back. Oh no! Oh yes!
Beautiful move by Richardson right there. Comes off the screen, a little pullback. How do you do? Deep ball three, gets the crowd into it right there.
And Daniel, if Wheaton wants to make this comeback, what are other things they need to do?
Defensive rebounds is the first key right there. You got to get a defensive stop, force them into a contested shot that they don't want to take, obtain that defensive rebound, get into transition. You practice so much of that with Coach Schauer with your transition offense. See what you get in transition. If not, pull out, get into your base offense, and then just let the defense come to you. Just take what the defense gives you. There's nothing to, you don't have to do too much. Rockford likes to play up into the passing lanes, set off ball screens. If they're going to switch, slip that screen. They got a lot of opportunities right here to come back into this game and plenty of time to do so, Aiden.
And meanwhile, for the Regents, still nursing a 12-point lead, what do they have to do in order to maintain their advantage?
Take the good shots right now. I mean, you got a 12-point lead. What's going to happen? The best way to give that up is foul trouble, which they're in right now, as well as turnovers. If they take care of the ball here and hit good shots, they should be able to maintain their lead.
Soren Richardson, who just buried that last three-pointer, 18 points for him, 5 boards, and an assist, has knocked down 3 three-pointers so far. Leading score for the Regents, it's actually Matthew Elliott, who has 11 points, but really spreading the wealth around. Trey Miller with 10, Swanson with 8, Jaden Bell has 9. So really everyone chipping in for Rockford. It's not necessarily one specific guy. Swanson playing a post up against Noah Hedrick, able to bang it home.
Yeah, that's so hard to guard. Just dribbles down to his spot, gets his body between himself and the defender.
Richardson was picked up there by Swanson. Clark now against Lacey. Clark spin cycle, greases the cylinder.
Good move right there by Nathan Clark, getting to his left hand.
4 points now for Nathan Clark in this ball game.
Look for a ball screen right here from Swanson, and then gets him diving down into the block.
Here is Lacey, dumps it inside, and unable to finish, but a foul.
See who this is on. I think they're going to call this on Noah Hedrick. Yeah, it's going to be on Noah Hedrick right there. Goes up pretty straight, but his left hand was kind of right there by the body. Bumps into Swanson, sending him to the line.
As we said before, Micah Swanson, 10 points for him. He's from DeSoto, Texas, but it says he went to Jersey Village High School. Those two places are too far from each other, because Jersey Village High School was in the same district I went to high school in.
You got to make your free throws if you're Rockford right now.
Rockford shot 68% from the free throw line a season ago, 12th in the NAC. Right now they're at 6 of 11. That's not good.
Hits that one.
For Swanson, a 54% free throw shooter a season ago. Back up to a 13-point game. 7:20 left to go here in the Lee Pfund Classic. Thunder trailed by as many as 18 points. Another turnover.
Poked it out of Soren Richardson right there. If you're the Thunder, just get a stop right here.
9 turnovers now for Wheaton. Inside goes Miller, leaves it short.
Those are the kind of shots you want to force Rockford into. Contested, fading away from the basket layups.
Here comes Hedrick. Bangs it home.
Good drive by Hedrick right there. Able to blow by his defender.
Trey Miller on the ensuing possession. One more pass. Bell thought about the three now. Dishes inside. Jaden Bell. No good.
Here come the Thunder.
Martin leading the fast break. Picked off, though, by Miller. He was trying to go for Richardson.
Yeah, Miller read that really well.
Watson leaves it upstairs for Jaden Bell. The finish. And it looks like a timeout on the floor. Rockford still maintaining their composure. They're up by 13 points.
Yeah, Thunder had a chance right there to get some quick, easy points, but Rockford able to come down and defend it.
Of course, we talked a little bit about Coach Schauer. Let's talk about Coach Riegel entering his 6th season with the Regents, 67 and 48. I mean, as a coach, he actually coached that presentation before that college closed down, but was the winningest head coach there. And was also a very solid head coach out of the NAC. He won the 2020-21 NAC South Division Coach of the Year after winning the division and making it all the way to the NAC tournament final. But for Rockford, of course, the next goal for them, make the NCAA tournament. They haven't made it since 2003.
Yeah, Rockford is a great university. Coach Riegel, a well-respected coach here at the D3 level. And they're in a tough conference. You know, you think about Wisconsin, Lutheran, Benedictine, teams that Thunder have played this year. Those are tough teams to play against, especially what the team Wisconsin Lutheran has going on this year. But Coach Regal, he's a well-seasoned coach. He knows how to win, and he knows how to win with the guys he has. Rockford, definitely a sleeper in the NAC. I would like to see how they do as the year progresses.
Coach Regal with 4 consecutive NAC tournament appearances, and for Rockford projected to finish in 6th place. Wisconsin Lutheran, St. Norbert, Benedictine, MSOE, Concordia, Wisconsin, and Aurora all ahead of them. Technically, Aurora and Rockford are tied for 6th. Not sure what Coach Schauer's frustrated about.
Yeah, Rockford is putting their hands all over the Thunder here.
9 on the shot clock. Here's Christian Veer driving against Childers. Back outside, Kyle Neps, contested 3. It comes up short though.
Just a little bit short. Coach Schauer arguing that the Rockford players are putting both hands on the Thunder.
And outside, I believe it's going to be a foul against one of the Thunder players, either Nebbs or Noah Brumfield.
It's definitely going to be on Nebbs right here. Miller slides over. Nebbs try to blow through. Not able to. Gets the foul called on him. That's his 4th.
Team foul number 7 now against Wheaton. As Trey Miller heads back to the free throw line. Able to knock down both free throws as Matthew Elliott and Devon Organ check into the ball game. And the winner takes on Dubuque, loser takes on Olivet tomorrow night. .5:36 now left to go. Inside it is Noah Hedrick, picked up by Elliott. Hedrick able to grease the cylinder.
That really started by Brunfield right there. Great cut by Kyle Nebbs. Brunfield find him cutting. And then Hedrick cuts through the lane, passes defender for an easy layup.
That's now 16 points for Noah Hedrick. Inside again, Trey Miller with the right hand. It's just too easy for him.
Spins off his defender for an easy right-handed layup.
Wide open for 3, Kyle Nebbs rings out. Miller again was looking outside and looks like a foul.
It's going to be on Soren Richardson right there. Just gets tripped up. Gets that left arm a little bit. Refs are going to call him on that. 2 shots for Miller.
Cannot convert on the 1-on-1 opportunity. Here comes Veers. Somehow Brumfield is left wide open, able to finish.
Went back to go talk to coach about a defensive assignment. Stayed on that end of the floor for an easy layup.
Noah Brumfield playing in his 2nd game this season. Freshman out of North Dakota inside. It's Matthew Elliott.
Good cut by Elliott right there. Lacey able to find his teammate cutting for an easy deuce.
4 players for the Regents are in double figures. Bell, Swanson, Elliott, and Miller. Talk about spreading the wealth around. Veers picked up by Devon Organ. Back outside, Veers. 6 on the shot clock, Veers. Tries to pass it inside to Brumfield. Back out to Nebbs now. Ball taken away, though, by Lacey.
Bit of confusion right there from the Thunder.
11 turnovers now for Wheaton. Rockford has also turned it over 10 times. Miller, sweet move by Trey Miller.
Rockford able to just get downhill here on the Thunder.
17-point lead now for the Regents. Again, 18 points was their largest lead. Soren Richardson off the glass, kisses it home.
That's pretty special right there. I think Soren Richardson just reinvented the Sigma move.
And a wise timeout taken by Devon Organ. And Daniel, you were talking a little bit about Coach Pfund, the legacy that he brought to Wheaton, talking about how he was the winningest men's basketball head coach as well as the baseball head coach. That's obviously pretty crazy, but he also served, he was once a pitcher for the Brooklyn Dodgers back in 1945. And of course, part of being a basketball head coach, won the 1956-57 NCAA College Division Championship. Had players like Mel Peterson, Bob Whitehead, Dick Cam, but also on that team, Bob Baptista, so pretty recognizable names.
Yeah, had a great legacy at those two levels of sports. Obviously, got to play with the famous Jackie Robinson. That was pretty cool to hear his name next to a legend like that.
1985, he was named to the Wheaton Hall of Honor, and his son, Randy Pfund, at one point was the Lakers head coach from 1992 to 1994. So pretty cool stuff.
Legendary family to walk through these halls here in King Arena.
And Coach Schauer, in his post-game interview against Concordia, Wisconsin, talked about Coach Pfund's wife, Mims, who had a massive influence on Coach Pfund. Coach Schauer considers her a very special woman, and rightfully so. Inside, and it looks like it'd be a foul against Wheaton, as you had Cooper Jackson going inside with 4 personal fouls against him.
Coach Schauer going to argue the call here, thinking that it was going to be a jump ball. I think in the swarm of arms right there, the refs thought that Noah Hedrick had hand-on-hand contact.
So Jackson back to the free throw line. And going back to Coach Pfund, pretty cool stat from 1955 to 1959, 58 straight CCI games. Back when it was called the CCI before they added the W. He's described as a second father from Coach Husted of the men's baseball head coach here at Wheaton. And let's see, I believe some sort of foul against Rockford.
Yeah, Kyle Neves is going to use a Vanderwood screen, gets downhill, and then he's just bumped unnecessarily, sends him to the line for 2. As we have a Rockford sub.
So Nudie Lacey will check out. Kyle Neves shooting free throws for the Thunder, still a massive deficit for them. And Daniel, when you were playing with Kyle Neves, what are some things that you liked from him?
Kyle Neves plays his role well. He knows that on the offensive end, you come off of screens, you set yourself up when guys are driving in. But on the defensive end, he is an animal. He's all over the floor, like he said, gets the defense, gets rebounds here in bunches.
Of course, Coach Schauer called Kyle Neves an exceptional leader, never has a bad day of practice. Seen well on and off the court. Another bucket there by Rockford. They're up by 17 yet again. Jack Spears, another freshman at Winfield, Illinois, has checked into the ball game. 10 on the shot clock. Hedrick looks back outside. Kyan Vanderwood for 3. Boom, goes to the dynamite.
Good hit by Vanderwood right there. Hedrick drives in, comes to the jump stop, scans the floor before going up, finds his teammate for an open 3.
I mean, this is pretty crazy. Wheaton is 18 of 23 from the field. Rockford, 16 of 26. Elliott was trying on that 3. Rebound gathered in by Neves. And that's going to be a foul against Seth Childers.
Yeah, refs are going to call that every single time. Yes, your hands are up, but you're leaning into the opposing player. Good call by the ref, sending Veers to the line for 2.
Wheaton now in the double bonus. 10 team fouls and against Rockford. As we talked about how Christian Veers could be a better version than Colin U. Vegas. Coach Schauer very confident in his abilities. In some ways, more confident than Christian Veers. Of course, Coach Schauer also talked about how he wished he gave more playing time to Veers in their first game against Benedictine because of how well of a defender he was.
Yeah, Veers takes advantage of the minutes he is given. Definitely a great on-the-ball defender. Whenever you're put into comparison like guys like Colin Uvegas, who was a legendary defender here at his time at Wheaton.
Micah Swanson leaves that one short. Swanson on the second attempt can't get that to go. By the way, for Wheaton, Matt Campione, the sophomore, has checked in, so Wheaton emptying out their benches. That shot is just rejected there by Micah Swanson. Rockford, they'll take on Dubuque tomorrow. They have Beloit on November 27th, Eureka on November 30th, and then MSOE on December 4th. Meanwhile, for Wheaton, they'll have Olivet tomorrow and have Hope on November 26th and Manchester on Saturday on November 30th.
I was going to call him Matt Campione. It's a little too much body as he got blown by baseline.
We'll send Trey Miller back to the free throw line. There's Campione. Transferred from Catholic University, played in 5 games there. And what a job well done by these Rockford Regents. Trey Miller, the leading scorer, now give him 17 points. Then Jaden Bell has 11, Swanson has 11, Matthew Elliott with 13, and then you have Miller, who could pick up 17 points here. Stay tuned, by the way, for the post-game interview with Coach Schauer. It will be conducted by my partner, Daniel Garza. Rockford on the verge of going to 2-0 on the season. Here's Kyan Vanderwood. Vanderwood, and a foul going against the Regents. Against Trey Miller.
Good move by Vanderwood right there.
Kyan Vanderwood to the free throw line, as we said in our broadcast, against Concordia, Wisconsin. Got offers from Tryon and Grove City. 11 points in his first collegiate game against Benedict Dink. 7 points, 2 boards against Concordia, Wisconsin last night on Tuesday. As Micah Swanson going to check out the ball game. Second free throw no good. Malik Marshall is back in. As Rockford just going to run this clock out. Grigsby is in the ball game. Miller against Vanderwood. Trey Miller lost the handles. Ball still loose. 6 on the shot clock now for Marshall. Inside feed. Once again, Cooper Jackson. Not sure if they called a foul against Wheaton.
Yeah, it's going to be on Brunfield right here. On Noah Brunfield, tries to fight for the ball. And then just a little bit too much contact as Jackson went up, sending him to the line for 2.
Cooper Jackson leaves the second one short. Here comes Vanderwood, just chucks up the 3, too strong, hits the top of the backboard, and it's going to be a Rockford ball. They can dribble this one out.
Tough game by the Thunder here as the clock goes down. Baden, this is a 2-game tournament. You got to go back to the film room today, tomorrow morning, wake up and be ready for your game tomorrow. Got to come out and answer tomorrow night.
Of course, for the Rockford Regents, they'll be taking on Dubuque tomorrow at 7 p.m. Wheaton will have Olivet in the consolation. Return Hill get 3rd place. Excellent showing there by Trey Miller, 18 points for him. But also Jaden Bell, who had 11 points. Swanson with 11 points. Matthew Elliott with 13 points. Just a great slew of players getting involved. And Daniel, take away for this post-game interview.
Coach Schauer, your thoughts on the game?
I don't know that I know exactly what my thoughts are. We have not looked like that ever this year, Danny. Now, we did in practice yesterday, if I'm honest. So, you know this. You hear me say this a lot. One of the struggles we all have is we always ask the question, what's the least amount I have to give that will be accepted? And we played tonight going, I don't really feel like, we fought so hard Tuesday night, but we can't sustain that effort, and we don't quite have the maturity to do it. And I think I've got, freshmen, and I love my guys, but freshmen get very caught up in their world. So the inability to have an emotional response and a toughness that's team-related is hard for them because they get worried about themselves. But, yeah, we got a little work to do, but, we get to play tomorrow. I don't want to remiss. It's not a great time to talk about, but how important this tournament is. You've heard me talk about Coach Pfund and Mibbs and the Pfund family, and we're gonna have to do a little bit better job of convincing him that this stuff matters. We didn't look very good tonight.
Thank you, Coach.